Hey y'all, my name's Chris and I'm one of the salesmen at Devan Lowe Cadillac Buick GMC in Lincoln and Rainbow City, Alabama. I want to tell you a little bit about you talk about the world is a full of surprises. I want to tell you a little bit about me. I can't stand, traditionally, I'm 53 years old, and it seems like as a consumer over my 53 years going into car dealerships, um, it seems like as a general rule, I've always ended up with pushy type salesmen that don't really listen to me, and it feels like they have some underlying agenda. And it's always really bothered me. A very stressful type of situation when I've done everything I can to live my life in a sort of stress free way. And so for me to end up at Devan Lowe, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. My wife and I, we buy and sell investment properties, and um, we we're afraid to buy right now because of the economy. And I told my wife in October, I said, Lord, I'm going to have to get a job. We got two 16-year-old daughters and an 18-year-old boy. And, and, and I had filled out some, submitted my resume to a few places and was getting some pretty exciting phone calls and job offers and that kind of thing. And I happened to be turning my car around in the parking lot of Devan Lowe, and I thought, shoot, something God just put it on my heart to go in and fill out an application turn in a resume. And I went in and I met the pre-owned manager, Jeff, who almost immediately introduced me to Greg, the general sales manager. And Greg said, in the first like 3 minutes, he said, look, we don't lie to our customers, and we won't tolerate it from our salesmen. And we talked for I don't know how long. But when I went home that night, I told my wife, I said, it feels, and this is the first day, but I said, it feels different down there. It feels like they've got a different business model. And I'm gonna, I'll keep talking to them and we'll see what happens. So, that was mid-October, and it is the very end of July right now, and I'm at Devan Lowe, and everything that I've seen since then has only reinforced that initial sort of thing that I told my wife of they're different. There's a different business model. The way they treat people is different. And it is. It starts with the customer and it ends with the customer business model. Not it starts with the money that we're making from each sale. And I'll tell you a little bit about that. We're the only dealership that doesn't have any added dealer fees. You might go into it, you know what I'm talking about. They'll call them dealer fees, doc fees, admin fees. A few weeks ago we found out that there's a couple of dealerships that have changed the name of these fees from, what's my dog chasing? Oh, she's chasing a bird. That have changed the names from, Sadie, come on, baby. She's over yonder. Can't see her in here right now. But anyway, they've changed the name of these fees from doc fees to, of all things, customer service fees. They're calling an arbitrary fee that they have added to their process a customer service fee. Here in Etowah County, those fees average about $800. And as you get closer to Birmingham, Huntsville, Atlanta, some of the bigger cities, those fees go way up, because on top of those fees, they'll also have sticker addendums, which is an increase in the price. They'll cite reasons of market availability or who knows what. But it is just another arbitrary kick in the teeth fee that they are adding to pad their pockets. At Devan Lowe, we don't do that. We don't have those fees. They don't factor into anything. They don't exist there. They haven't been hidden or covered up in the paperwork. They absolutely do not exist. It's with us. It's the price of the vehicle. It's then there's 2.75% sales tax, which is some of the lowest sales tax in Alabama, and then there is a $16.50 title application. That's it. It starts with the customer. It ends with the customer. There's no pressure. There's no tension, anything like that. You come in, I'll ask you, hey, what exactly is important to you on your next vehicle? And you might say third row, or it's got to have leather, or it's I need a truck, or whatever it is. I need something that's loaded out with everything. And I will show you. I'll try to narrow it down to a few vehicles based on a short conversation with you, and we will start with several vehicles, and we'll get out and drive them, take a look at them. This process is very quick. It's not it's not going to take a long time, and in the end, if you say, hey, I'm not ready, or I'm going to continue looking around, I'll say, hey, great, give me your cell phone number, and if something comes along that I think will work for you based on what you have told me you need in your next vehicle, then I will give you a call. But it's not, I might ask the pre-owned manager, Jeff, if he knows of anything that I don't know of anything. He'll probably come and talk with us and let us know what he's got in the pipeline that hasn't showed up on the lot yet. But that's it. We're not going to, handcuff you to the desk and make you sit down and hear all this stuff when you've already said that, that you're going to continue looking around, or that you're haven't made up your mind yet. And this process is quick and it's easy. We're going to treat you the way you want to be treated. And that is the exception in this business. It is not the rule. We are different. Everything that I've seen at Devan Lowe has only reinforced what Greg told me in that first initial 3 minutes of meeting the general sales manager, Greg Nicholson. We're not going to lie to our customers, and we're not going to tolerate it from the salesman. And that extends to, we're not going to pressure you. We're not going to lie to you. We're not going to, treat you like a number. We're going to treat you like family. It's a different business model. It's a different way to do business. We're not concerned with what other dealerships are doing with their fees and stuff, except to say that we don't, that we are an alternative to that. We're something unique, something you haven't experienced before. I would love to meet you. I would love to help you out with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's a car for your kids or your husband, or your wife, or what yourself. Maybe you're looking for a hunting truck, or whatever it is you're looking for. Economy car to commute to and from work. Whatever it is you're looking for, give me a call. Give me an opportunity to show you what we have and what we can do for you. And even if you don't drive off in a car with us, I think you'll come away from the experience realizing that there is a better way. There is a different model than what is traditionally the standard practice of high pressure, lots of tension, rush, get the signature, get the money make as much money as you can type of sale. This is more based on you and what your needs are, what your budget is. We want to find you something within your budget that you're going to have a smile on your face and that you're going to tell your friends, family, and coworkers about. how wonderful the experience was so that they can come in. That's our business model. It is the long game. It is not the short game of how much money can we get from every single vehicle. Give me a call. I think you will find something you haven't seen before. My phone number is 205. That's my cell phone, 205-405-8091. And I would love to work with you and show you around the dealership and introduce you to maybe some new vehicles that you haven't considered before, and just show you a brand new, for the first time, way of doing business. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye-bye.